Hi everyone, welcome back to another Flutter tutorial. In today's video, we are going to learn about Flutter buttons. Buttons are one of the most used widgets in mobile apps. From submitting forms to navigating screen or performing actions, buttons are everywhere. In this video, I'll show you the most commonly used buttons in Flutter. So let's get started. First, we have the elevated button. This button has a background color and a shadow which makes it stand out. It is mainly used for primary actions like login, submit or save. Here I use the onPress property to handle the click action. If onPress is null, the button becomes disabled. I also added padding using style from to make the button taller. As you can see, this button is raised and very noticeable. Next, we have the text button. This button has no background and no border. It is usually used for secondary actions like cancel, forget password, or simple links. Here, it only shows text and responds when pressed. And you can see this button looks very minimal and just text. Now, let's look the outline button. This button has a border but no background color. It is commonly used when you want something more visible than a text button, but less strong than an elevated button. Again, onPress handle the click events, and as you can see, this button has a clear outline around it. Next is the icon button. Icon button is used when you only need an icon instead of text. This is very common for actions like favorite, delete, share, or menu icons. Here I change the icon color and size to make it more visible. You can see a heart icon button in the center. Finally, we have the floating action button. This button usually floats above the screen, mostly at the bottom right corner. It is used for the main actions of the screen, like adding a new item or creating something. Here I added a plus icon inside it. You can see the floating button at the bottom of the screen. And that's it for today's video. We learned about elevated button, text button, outline button, icon button and floating action button all on one screen. Understanding when to use each button will help you build better and more professional Flutter apps. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next tutorial.